What's up? What's up, everybody? Ooh. Okay, I'm really trying to revamp and do something different with my YouTube channel, but it just seems like I keep posting the same videos over and over again. I think the only major thing that I changed was the content when I started adding my shorts from TikTok and Likey, which I still will do, but I just been concentrating on other things like trying to get on my feet, trying to get a job, and work on saving so I can get my own place before the summer of next year. So that way, for my birthday present, which my birthday is on June 7th, I'll be able to have my own apartment. And that'll be a birthday gift to myself. The biggest birthday gift I could ever give myself. Um, on and off today, I've been thinking about Mr. On and off today, I've been thinking about my dad. We went to go visit him yesterday in the hospital. He had 2 strokes already, and they have to keep him in there in case he has stroke number 3. And he was telling us, his speech was very slurred. He was telling us that they think after, like, if he was to have a 3rd stroke, they think that's going to be it. Or unless that's just something he thinks. But they came in and did a little physical therapy on him, had him move his legs. And whenever he had to pee to get up and use it, he was already getting up on his own. The doctor said he's doing pretty good for somebody who had 2 strokes because he was sitting up. Some people can't move at all. But his speech is slurred. And I think he has a couple of holes in his brain. That's why I think I don't know if it has to do with the holes in his brain or the strokes, the reason why my dad's speech is very slur. But it's funny how we visited him yesterday and he was still cracking jokes. We was cracking jokes along with him. He was eating, just looking like he's ready to get up out of there. But they told him that he has to go to a facility for more physical training. For more physical therapy. And so he's ready to do that. And once he's that, he did ask the doctor, would I be able to make a full recovery? And I believe the doctor said that's what we're aiming towards. But the doctor said he was doing pretty good because, again, for someone who had 2 strokes, he's sitting up. They had him take a walk down the hallway. And while he was doing that, my sister and we went back to the van to kind of talk to our mom a little bit. And then went back to the hospital. My youngest sister came, and I can't really do 2 hospital scenes for too long. It bothers me, just the whole looking at people laying up in bed and some have tubes coming out of them. I can't deal with that. That's just me. I just don't like it. I don't like the whole scene. Even if you're in there for bad cramps or something that's unbearable or whatever the case is, I don't like it. I worked in a hospital setting for about 2 months before I went on the road with Mr. And I had to really put the mask on, put the face shield on, the whole gown, all of that, gloves, booties, all of that. Because some of these kids were terminal. They were ill. And I did work at a children's hospital. And I had to go inside the rooms where they were sleeping and all that, still sick and all that, even infant babies. And empty the trash and change the soil linen trash and go into the bathrooms and just being in that whole area, even though the kids were getting rest and sleeping, not coughing, not limping or whatever, it was still horrible. I just don't like it. I don't like it. So eventually they did move me to a place to where I was there with no patients. Some nurses would still be left behind or whatever, but not to go off track, but I just hope my dad make a full recovery, like a full recovery, because we still got to make banana bread together and we still got to cook chicken fettuccine alfredo together. So, that's something I've been waiting to do. And I feel like having this time with my dad wipes away all the things that he hasn't done in my life, all the times he hasn't been there, because now it's like I can't afford to look at him in the state that he was yesterday, and still be mad. Once somebody is laying up in a hospital bed, probably fighting for their lives, you don't know if they have until tomorrow. You don't even know if that person have until the rest of the day, through the night, the next minute, second. All it is that it really puts things in perspective for you not to be that selfish to still hold a grudge towards a father or a mother or a sister or a friend who wasn't there. And you're looking at them in their possible deathbed. I'm hoping not with my dad or anybody else who's going through it. And then you think you still want to be, I told myself, I can't be mad. I did not one time think about what he hasn't done in my life as the second born of 7. You know, being there for these kids more than being there for us. I didn't think about none of that. I thought about, I hope my dad gets better because we still got to make banana bread and chicken fettuccine Alfredo. Or maybe one day I can make it and then give it to him. To say, hey, look, Dad, this is one of my favorite meals, and banana bread is my favorite because of you. You know? Instead of, you don't deserve to have us here even checking up on you because you wasn't there for us when we was little. Instead of thinking like that, I thought, oh my gosh, if I lose my parent or one of my parents, if I lose my dad, I don't even want to think about it, y'all. So yesterday, I feel like it was a family day yesterday. It was a really good day. Did I want to go to the hospital and see him laying up like that? Of course not. But the simple fact that he was doing good, he was sitting up, he was walking, he was cool with the nurses, still making jokes, eating that horrible hospital food. And like an idiot, I had to say, you need some greens and some mashed potatoes and some yams. And he looked at me like, don't say that. While he was eating cauliflower, sweet potatoes, avocado, grilled chicken, and soup and all that. He didn't want to eat that. He wanted some good stuff. But sometimes it's like the stuff that we eat, especially for Thanksgiving, will get us into those places to where our health will slowly deteriorate or whatever. So, as much as I want a soda, as much as I want a big old thing of pastrami, chili cheese pastrami, I'm 38 years old. I was pre-diabetic. And the doctor told me I'm no longer pre-diabetic. So I'm walking on eggshells, But seeing my dad yesterday was great. My mom was there for support as well, his first wife. And it was just happy to see him. My oldest sister was on like a video chat because she lives in a whole other state. So of course she couldn't come down, but she was able to kind of be in the midst of us seeing our dad, just his 4 girls. And I have 3 other brothers, but they couldn't be there. Well, one of them did pass away in 2009. Actually, one of them was murdered in 2009. And, but yeah, we all spoke to him. I'm not sure if my other brother did, but we all spoke to him. We were always there, still cracking his jokes. He was in good spirits yesterday. And he's like ready to get better. He's like, he did not, you can tell he's so used to doing things on his own. He don't like when things are being done for him. Even in the hospital setting, he was getting up on his own. He was like, I gotta pee. So I'm gonna go pee. I don't need your help. It wasn't like that, but he was up, moving around, doing really good. So, but his main concern was because of the strokes he had, his whole right side wasn't doing, like it just shut down. But he was able to move it. He was shaking, but he was able to like still pick up a fork and eat with his, right side, right hand. So, I'm gonna end this video because I don't want to start getting all emotional or nothing like that. So, just wanted to let you guys know the update of what's going on with my dad, or at least tell y'all what's going on with my dad. And if you're mad at your parents, whether they're laying up in a hospital bed or not, for the things that they haven't done or for things that they did do back in the day, and I know it's easier said than done, but just forgive them. And ask God to help you get through that stuff. I'm not going to say, just forgive them, forget about what they did or didn't do. No. that's insensitive, kind of, for those who just can't get over certain things. Certain traumatic things happens to people's children on the hand of their parents. So just ask God to help you with the memory of it, erase the memory of it, and just ask God to help you get through it. Okay? Forgiveness is hard sometimes, but when you see a person laying in a hospital bed, everything that they haven't done for you or everything that they did do to you, regardless if it's your parent, your best friend, your spouse, you're going to forget about it. You really are. Because seeing them, it's like a light bulb or two comes off in your head like, I need to get my ass together and stop holding this grudge towards this person. This person's laying up in their possible deathbed, heaven forbid. And I'm still here mad because that person didn't take me out to father-daughter dance. We could do this right now. You know? So it's just, I know it's easier said than done, y'all, but just like ask God to help you learn the art and learn the meaning of forgiveness, because it ain't for that other person. It is for you so you can see the Lord. So, and I know it's easier said than done, like I said, but let's get through it. So, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, like I said, like 8 minutes ago. And thank y'all so much for subscribing to my channel and watching my videos. More TikTok and likey shorts to come. Thank you so much for all of my subscribers, all my Roshanatticans out there. You are a Roshanattican. Anyway, y'all pray for me. I pray for y'all. We're going to pray for each other. See y'all in the next video.